Thank you for logging on with us here at 41NBC.com. I'm Melissa Lee. Bibb County's new interim school superintendent tells us he feels he was called to come back to the community that gave him his start. Board members approved Dr. Steve Smith Monday night for the job. Smith says he understands he can't come in and fix all of the district's problems, but he feels that if everyone works together, most of the district's problems can be overcome. Smith will officially start his job on May 28th. The city of Forsyth is looking for a way to pay the bills. It owes about $430,000 in unpaid bills. Councilman Mike Dodd says a lot of the trouble stems from projects that were more expensive than anticipated. Now, this year, electric rates were increased by a couple of dollars a month per household, but the city administrator said that was just enough to help break even. He says it's been years since council voted to raise rates on city services across the board. A Montezuma City councilman is suing the city and its mayor for defamation. Councilman Bobby Lewis is suing Mayor Willie James Larry for a letter that was sent to his employer almost 4 years ago. In 2009, Lewis was working at the Georgia Department of Labor and contemplating running for sheriff when his boss received the letter. Now, the document that appears to be signed by Mayor Larry alleges that Lewis was a, quote, deep-seated racist who needed to work on rebuilding his public image. Larry's attorney has denied all claims. Monroe County deputies arrested 3 people who ran away from cops during a traffic stop. Jonathan Irving, Rachel Gerald, and Christopher Snelson are all behind bars after deputies say they were speeding on I-75 heading south Tuesday. They say Gerald was driving and she refused to stop, reaching 120 miles per hour in the chase. Now, they crashed after trying to avoid stop sticks. The trio faces numerous charges. Also Tuesday night, Milledgeville and Baldwin County leaders got a first look at a plan to consolidate the two governments. A 57-page document outlines the plan for what officials say is the new efficient government. In part, it would have 1 chairman with 6 commissioners, 1 law enforcement agency, and 1 fire department. We've posted a link right here on our website so you can read a full copy of the charter. And also Tuesday, the Warner Robins Police Department and hundreds of city officials celebrated the opening of the long-awaited LEC. The project has taken almost a decade to complete. Now, the old police station Warner Robins was becoming too small for the growing police force. The center is 42,000 square feet and cost nearly $10 million. It was mostly paid for using penny tax funds. And Macon police are trying to heal the tension between them and the public. Chief Mike Burns invited officials from Washington to train his officers on cultural professionalism and how to avoid racial profiling. Now, this all comes after authorities determined that the December shooting of an unarmed man was justified, but it caused a huge rift between police and the public. Tuesday's training session was the first of 4 that will touch on properly identifying biases that police officers may have when locating a suspect. Bibb County is continuing its green efforts by getting a few more hybrid vehicles. The Bibb County Green Team announced it would add 4 additional 2013 Hyundai Sonata hybrids to its 12-car fleet. The county gets the cars through a grant which aims to improve air quality in the area, and the cars are expected to save the county thousands of dollars. And Middle Georgia's premier garden event kicks off this weekend. Macon Gardens and Historic Interiors has been named one of the top 20 events in the Southeast, and it's in its 20th year. The event starts Friday, May 3rd, and will include a variety of vendors. It is hosted by the National Historic Landmark Hay House. For more information, visit georgiatrust.org. And here's a look at what's happening around Middle Georgia today. 8th graders in Houston County will attend the annual Teen Forum. Around 2,500 students will get a lesson on the consequences of their decisions and the impact it can have on their lives. That's this morning at Fort Valley State. Then Governor Nathan Deal will be in Macon today to sign House Bill 350 into law. The legislation is an attempt to improve child safety. That's at 2:30 at the St. Andrews Montessori School. Also today, the Bibb County Board of Education will meet with the external review team about accreditation. That's going on at 3 o'clock. And be sure to join us on air tonight for the news at 6 and 11. Have a great Wednesday.